Maestro. Maestro talking about get back on Destiny 2. What? I don't know, man. Destiny 2? In order for me to really enjoy Destiny 2, I'm going to have to, like, spend some money, like, on something that I don't want to spend money on. Yeah, I ain't got time for it. I had me and Destiny 2 had our romance. Our romance is over. I broke up with her, cheated on her with somebody, and it was Warframe. So I cheated on Destiny with Warframe. Destiny was not happy about it. But it's cool, man. You know, we made up, we made amends. Everything's cool, you know. At least, you know. At least I hope everything's cool. You know what I mean? So looks like we're good. It looks like we're live. I don't know where the hell we're live at. Cause I can't, like, I don't see the live like on my YouTube channel. Sweet. So there's no telling where I'm live at right now. I could be live anywhere, guys. Sword, my man. What is going on, buddy? It is good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. You are a boss. I guess I'll just keep that up. Okay, you said you're live on YouTube. Okay. Because what I do, like, in order to keep the strain off of my PC, I'll pull up my channel on my iPad, and I'll like pull up the channel and I'll look at the chat on my iPad so that, you know, my PC doesn't have to work so hard. But I don't know, for whatever reason my stream isn't showing up. Oh wait, there it is. Sweet. Sweet. All right, so we're good now. So I can just go ahead and take this, and we're just going to click home and be done with it, bro. All right. He said it was airing on me to get here. Well, hey, no doubt, man. I appreciate you coming. I really, really do. You, of all people, know that I haven't streamed in a while. You know, had some family stuff come up, and you know, but it's all good. Everything is on the right side of history now, so we don't have anything to worry about. We don't have anything to worry about. So we're about to get started. All right. What is up? Welcome back. This is Love Evolution. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different than I think I've ever done on the... Well, I don't have to think. I've never done anything like this on the channel. I was itching to do it some time ago. And it was when I got my drawing tablet, right? I don't know if you can see this. This is like a sweet, like, drawing tablet that I got, right? It's a Helion Pro 12 Canvas, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And so now I literally just set this down in front of me, and it makes all of the artwork that I create, all of the drawing, all of the sketches and commissions, it makes it so much easier. It makes it so much easier. But yeah, high-tech Bob Ross, that's all it is, man. So, what is up, Eurasian? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. Even if you just stopped by for a second to show some love, smash that like button, man. Show some love. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate you taking some time out of your day to come fuck with little old Shy. But what are we going to be doing? In anticipation of No Man's Sky Beyond, I'm pretty much just giving myself an entirely new graphic set, right? So I'm gonna make myself a new banner. I'm gonna make myself a new kind of like an icon set. I'm also going to create a new gaming overlay, which is what I'm doing right now for my stream. And I'm going to create, what else am I gonna do? I'm gonna keep my thumbnails the same. I'm gonna keep all of that stuff the same because I like the fact that I love the fact that you can look at my thumbnails, especially if you viewed my videos a lot before, and you can look at my thumbnails on YouTube and you can tell that they're mine, right? Because I've used the same style of thumbnails since I started YouTube like 2 years ago. So I've used the same style of thumbnail, and so I'm going to keep it that way because I like the way that you can kind of tell that it's me without really looking at the name. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. I'm going to keep that the same, change everything else, give myself this sexy new look, and I'm going to hand draw it, digitize it in Photoshop, and apply it to my first No Man's Sky Beyond stream, which will be coming in just a week, guys. I think we only got like a week, son. So this is what we're doing. This is all that we're doing right now. I'm gonna get this hammered out. I think I got probably a couple hours on my hands or something like that before the family wakes up and starts complaining. And so I'm gonna get it knocked out, bro. So when you back up, like if you back the image up like this, you can see how large kind of like my overlay is gonna be compared to like the gaming area on my screen. And so I'm gonna do some cool stuff up here. I don't think I'm gonna do anything around the bottom of the edges, maybe something in the corner, but with No Man's Sky, you don't wanna cover up kind of like if you have, like if you're flying in your starship, right? You don't wanna cover up the stuff that's going on right here. You know what I mean? And you don't wanna cover up kind of like, you know, how many units you got and stuff that's going on over here and the stuff that's going on, you know, there in No Man's Sky, it's 4 corners, right? So if you're flying in your ship or you're walking on the ground, it's always 4 corners. You see stuff here, you see stuff here, you see stuff here, you see stuff here. And then when you're in a starship, there's stuff here. There's never anything up top in the mid. And so this is kind of where most of my activity is going to be. I'm going to draw kind of the majority of my stuff here, and I'm going to have some kind of little bars that go off on the side, and then that's it. It's going to be a cool looking kind of illustration because it's real abstract, but it's not going to be a lot. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a lot of busyness, but it's just going to be cool because I'm cool. So we just going to do it cool. Fetty Bean, my dude. What is up, Fetty? Fetty Wop. What's going on, Fetty, man? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming, bro. You are a damn boss. Been sticking with me from the very beginning, man. I appreciate you. Much love. Your agent said I just found your channel again. I still remember your NMS charity streams. It's great to see you again. Hell yeah. Those NMS streams, and let me tell you this too, your agent. Those streams that I was doing, where I was we were giving away billions of units and giving away tons of stuff. And I later came to find out that I was the first one doing that. Like, no bullshit. I was the very first No Man's Sky player to give away what I was giving away and to do it at the rate I was doing it. So I went and jumped on Twitter. Like it was like a few weeks later, and I went and jumped on Twitter, and I was like, da 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 da. And then so I'm scrolling down the Twitter feed, and I see this dude, and he's like, hey, everybody, I want to introduce you to the No Man's Sky Santa Claus. He had a hauler full of like, I don't know, ignition. I can't remember what he had, but he had a hauler full of it, and he was like, he's giving away 1 or 2 to like to 20 different players. You know, he's giving away millions of units. I was like, what? I was like, what? You're doing what? Not only are you doing what I was doing, but you're doing it way later, bro. And I wasn't just giving like 4 or 5 million to 20 different people. Every person that I bumped into, we were maxing them out at 4 billion units, or we were giving them like 1 or 2 billion units, bro. We were slapping so much on people. And so we were called, it was me and Maestro. And we were called, what were we calling ourselves? We were calling ourselves the Billionaire Philanthropists. So we were the Billionaire Philanthropists. And I think it was like one day after Next. It was like Next came out, we found out what you could do, and we were doing it. It was like 2 days later, and I was giving away billions. You know what I mean? And so that's how fast we were on it. And so now everybody is all like, oh, No Man's Sky Santa Claus. I was like, bro, y'all are late. Y'all are so late. I've done 5 of those streams already, and I'm not even giving away anything anymore. I'm bored. We're moving on to the next thing. I'm like, we're moving on to the next thing. But it's cool, though. I appreciate you coming back from those streams because little do you know, you were enjoying live streams from the first person in No Man's Sky to give away billions like that. And so I didn't even figure that out until a little bit later. But hell yeah, the hype is so real, man. I'm so excited. That's why I'm doing a lot of the stuff that I'm doing right now. I was gonna stream No Man's Sky tonight, but I decided that I wanted to spend more time making sure that once Beyond dropped, that I just have a crazy amount of like new stuff, you know, for you guys to look at. Like my stream isn't just the same old stream that you guys remember, you know. So I'm just gonna do all new stuff and just get it all knocked out. So this is what we're gonna do, guys. So this is like the main image that I got here. What is going on? Goji in the house. What's going on, fam? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you showing a little love. Even if you just here for a second, man, you just want to pop in, make sure you smash that like button, man. Hit that sub if you haven't already. I'm about to hand draw this brand new gaming overlay for No Man's Sky Beyond. It comes out in 9 days. 9 of them. And so I think 9 days is enough time to give myself a brand new, like, graphic design package, right? I can give myself a brand. I'm the artist, right? I got a lot of other shit to do, so I probably should be doing that, but this is No Man's Sky, baby. We just, you know, we drop life to play NMS. So this is what I'm gonna do, right? This is gonna be like the center kind of piece of it, and as I start to ink this, you guys will see that more detail comes into it. And this is gonna be one of the more unique overlays that you probably will ever see, period. I didn't want to do anything normal. I didn't want to do anything that you guys are used to. You know how you see those people with the gaming overlays and there's a bar on the top and it says their name in it, and then on the left it's like, you know, you've got scrolling text. It's like donate, and you know what I'm saying? I want to leave space. Now, don't get me wrong. I want to leave space like on the left and right side, kind of like for that information to scroll through, but it's not going to be just rectangles and boxes and squares. I'm going to do something creative with that as well, and I haven't figured out what the fuck that's gonna be yet. So what I have here is just my standard logo. That's my law logo, and I've got it broken up in a couple different ways. I'm gonna put, you know, got a ringed planet in there, got a little moon, got an asteroid belt kind of stringing across the top. We got the squid ship, one of the most sexiest and the most rare exotic starships in the game. However, I do think that the force field hauler, the force field ball hauler, might be even rarer than the squids. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The force field ball hauler, I think, is the most rare starship in the game. But this is one of the most recognizable. So I wanted to go ahead and put the squid in there. This is just, this side of it is just kind of going to be some grass, a little bit of one of the trees that you're used to seeing in No Man's Sky, and I'll kind of finish that up as I kind of ink it in. But I just have a little bit more sketching to do here before I start that part. Goji said it's 9 days, crazy close, man. I wish there was more content to geek out over, but yeah. How's it what HB Jack to? Hey man, I feel you, because I don't know. But I don't know. Shouldn't we expect this now, right? Like at this point, we should just expect that this is how Hello Games operates. This is how they operate. This is how they do business. They've never given us a lot. They just always tell us what's going to happen, and then, you know, like a few days before the update, they drop a whole trailer on us, which doesn't even give us enough time to geek out over, because bam, a couple days later we're playing the update. So I don't know. It's I kind of wish that they would drop the trailer at the time that they gave us the 23-second one, right? The full legit No Man's Sky Beyond trailer, because I think a week and a half or 2 weeks is plenty of time to kind of analyze, geek out over, and it's not such a long time period where everybody's all worn out, like they're tired of talking about it and tired of, you know what I mean? And that's what happened with the ARGs, and months and months and months and months of times goes by. Nah, man, 2 weeks I think is perfect time. I think 2 weeks is good amount of time, right? So, but I don't know, that's just my thoughts on it, you know what I mean? But I do wish we had more content to kind of, you know, look at and geek over and just kind of see what's going on. So all right. He said you got to do a symbol and call yourself the artist formerly known as Law. That's actually pretty good. Wouldn't that be funny? I think I might just do some sort of weird, like, you know, symbol. It's got the Atlas sign in it. The artist formerly known as Law. I said I also really love Back to Euclid. That was a great series. Your artist also really love it. You're Asian. You're a boss, man, because I don't know of many people that watch all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I put it out there, but I don't know of any people that, like, legit are, like, sitting down and, like, watching, especially the entire series. But Back to Euclid was fun, bro. Out of a lot of the things that I've done on my channel, period, starting the drawing series is probably number one for me, only because that's just what, you know, that's just what I do, and it's just kind of what I really like. So as I'm talking, guys, I'm gonna just start doing some black ink on top of this, just so I'm not sitting still. So I'm gonna run and do black ink. I'm gonna turn my opacity back to 100, and I'm going to start inking this part of it. Like I said, I'll do some bars on the side, but I'll just do that later, just so I can start inking and start showing you guys that how this is gonna come together. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, I had so much fun with that series, man. I had a lot of fun with the Back to Euclid because I just did it. I did something in No Man's Sky that few people have done. I did going through all the galaxies in No Man's Sky is called a full cycle, right? So if you guys didn't know that, it's called a full cycle. And so I went through every single galaxy in No Man's Sky, and it was exciting. I did it all in 30 days. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. I did it all in 30 days. And so that was definitely something that no one else in No Man's Sky or in the community have ever done. Right? Hands down, not another soul on the planet Earth went through every single galaxy in the No Man's Sky universe in 30 days, right? That's something that I can also hang my hat on. Just like the billionaire philanthropists, and this is something else that I can hang my hat on. And so when we talk about that series of Back to Euclid, it's epic in several different ways. You know what I mean? And so that's one of my biggest ones. It's like I really have a channel and I really put together content that I don't think any other YouTuber put together or ever will, because that Back to Euclid is something that I don't even see anybody else even doing. It's like I'm literally in a league of my own, because it was like 500 hours. I'm not even a front. It was like 500 or 600 hours in that month. You know what I mean? And it was crazy, but it was fun. And especially that last one, that very last one, when I got back to Euclid, I can't tell you how relieved I was as a human being to be able to do that. I'm too close. So let's back up one jump. There we go. Zimmer. I miss me some Zimmer. What's up, Zimmer? It's good to see you. Thank you. So he said, "Oh crap, it's Fetty." What's up, Zimmer, man? Thank you for coming back. Thank you for supporting me for so long, man. It's good to see all these familiar faces whenever I come back, man. You know, and especially for those of you guys that have followed the channel for a while. You know, I haven't streamed in a good long time. I've been uploading on YouTube. I've stayed kind of active, but I haven't done a live stream in a while. And it's just good to see everybody come back. Everybody showing love, man. You gotta appreciate it. So let me do this really quick. Bam. Bam. We got an asteroid, baby. We got an asteroid, baby. We're doing something. Nimrod. He said, "Oh my God, you still stream?" Yeah, man, I still stream, bro. It's, you know, few and far between, but you know, I'm still here. I'm still alive. You see the uploads on YouTube. You know I haven't went nowhere. But yeah, like I said, there was some family stuff going on, and I wasn't able to do on YouTube exactly what I wanted to. But it's all good, man. I'm not going anywhere. And Beyond will be here, and you might as well just say a week. So I am just using my sexy little stylus right now. All right, you see that little beautiful little sexy thing right in front of your face? There's my little Huey on. Drawing tablet, my little stylus. 8,000 plus points of pressure sensitivity. Blah, 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 blah. Helion is not sponsoring this stream or my channel, so that's about all that I'm going to say about Helion. But, hell yeah. Goji said you're right, man. That's how HG operates. That third component better be jaw-dropping. Man, that third component, it's got to be big. It just simply has to be. I can't see them. I mean, come on, dude. We should know by now. Right? Like, we should know by now what that damn third element is. I'm just pointing my camera down just to snap there. There we go. But I figure, man, we should have known by now what was going on, and we don't know what's going on. So, but at the same time, we are talking about Hello Games. Hello Games has learned a lesson. We're not going to rush Hello Games out of anything. They've learned their lesson. They learned their lesson so tough that Hello Games is trying to coach other gaming studios about how to not make the same mistakes. They're like, bro, don't do what we did. They're like, don't do what we did, bro. It's hard out here for a pimp. So, it's all love. Cake. What is up, Cake? It's good to see you, fam. It is good to see you. And I saw a bunch of you guys on, when the news came out about the update, I saw a lot of you guys on Cobra stream because pretty much Cobra went live immediately. We got the news that the update was the 14th and Cobra was like live. So, I think this is going to turn out really dope, y'all. What was that? I just heard something. Somebody subbed? Who subbed? I missed it. Let's just keep that like that. Appreciate the love. Thank you for the sub. Nimrod. I can't believe all my guys, man. I appreciate the hell out of you guys for coming and showing some love, man. I do. I really do. I said I could see you, HV Good and No Man's Sky fan and a Liverpool fan like me. Good lad. Hails to the yeah. All right, so I think what I should do now is the tree part because I'm trying to do everything that sits in front of the logo overall. And so I think I'll do the tree part now. And then that way I can go in with the pen tool. I can go in with the pen tool afterwards and I can just do the really flat logo parts, and I could just, since it sits in the background, so that'll be really easy for me. Jesse, he said, oh damn, it's been a minute, welcome back. Thank you, fam. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for stopping by. I know this is, I was about to say, I know this is a weird time to stream. No, it's not. I've been streaming at these crazy ass hours since my channel started. It's like either you guys are used to it or you just haven't been here before. Either you're used to it or this is your first time here. Either way, much love, but you need to learn how it goes, buddy. Law don't stream at any normal hours. But it's only because I personally work overnight, and he said it's the best time. Indeed, man. But I work overnight, and so I'm never asleep at nighttime. It just doesn't happen. So it's all good though. I actually love being up and active and like moving around at this time because I just get a lot done. You know what I mean? And you hear how people say, especially when it comes to like graphic design and some of this stuff, because I didn't touch a computer to make art until like 2017. And they're like, man, you got really good at that and you got good at that fast. And I was like, well, I literally got good at it overnight. You see what I did there? I literally got good at this shit overnight. Everybody else was asleep and I was getting up when everybody was knocked out and I was perfecting the craft. And if you listen to people, and I tell people this all the time, man, if you want to be good at something, if you want to perfect something, if you want to You know, even no matter the talent, if you wanna learn how to draw, if you wanna learn how to be an electrician, it doesn't matter. If you take 2 hours out of your day, 2 hours out of, don't skip a day. I'm talking about 7 days a week. Don't skip a day. 2 hours every single day, man. And at the end of 1 year, there will be no one that won't be able to tell you that you're not a professional. Because you'll be able to do things that are just far exceeding the layman. You know what I mean? You'll be able to, if it's art that you seek to get better at, and you spend 2 hours a day at it, at the end of 1 year, you'll be doing some amazing stuff, without a doubt. And I'm talking about people that draw stickmen. Like I could literally teach you how to do what I'm doing in a year. It's easy. That part is easy. So if you want to get good at something, man, you got to grind away at it. It's a perfect time for Fetty Bean. Well, Fetty, don't nobody know what the perfect time is for you. We still think Fetty Bean's a zombie. I don't know if he's still alive or what. Fetty Bean will be in live streams all night and then be in live streams all day. Like, does Fetty sleep? I don't know if Fetty sleeps at all. Probably not. How about this? Okay, I have another idea now. So I'm going to start doing these trees, right? And no. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, what happens if your hand touches the screen by accident? Will it draw random stuff? No, it doesn't. It only registers what happens at the tip of this. There's actually a setting that you can turn on the Huion where you can use touch sensitivity, but I turn that off because I there's people that can draw like that. Like, for instance, they'll have the drawing tablet out like this, right? And there's some people that literally can hover their, you know what I'm saying, and not have anything resting on the rest of the screen and still be able to effectively draw like that. Sorry, that's not me. I'm a traditional artist. I have been my whole life. I'm setting my hand down on this bitch. I'm letting it rest right there, and I'm using that as an anchor point. And it's just how, that's just how, if you've even written or drawn or anything, it's just how people do. And it's just natural to do it like that. And so I turn off the touch sensitivity so that it doesn't do that. And then it'll just do the feedback for my stylus, which is dope. So this is all that I do, guys. Like, if you see me, especially on Facebook, for those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, you see some of the artwork that I post on there, and it gets pretty detailed. It gets it gets pretty wild, gets pretty detailed. But I started out just like this. So I'll do a sketch layer. Like, if you look at my Photoshop layers here on the right side, I'll just do a sketch layer, and I'll just get on here, and I could just do whatever types of lines I want, just like a standard drawing or whatever. And then I'll go to my line work layer, and I'll just, once I have that solidified, then I can just go in here, and it makes it so much easier to just like I would do with a regular piece of paper. So gotta love it. And I start out every piece like this. I'll just go in and sketch, do a whole bunch of random shit, and then I'll just come in line work, clean it all up. I'll do another layer. What I'll do is I'll do another layer under the line work, and then that's when we'll start to do the coloring and doing all that sexy stuff. But I'm a little far away from that right now, as I need to get the ink laid down, and then I'm gonna do some bars on the side. But once you guys see this, I can already see it coming together. Like, I can envision what it looks like. But once you guys see this overlay, it's gonna be nasty. No, just for No Man's Sky, nothing else. I literally will not be able to use this overlay for any other game or anything. Hi, the long Roger. The longest Roger I've ever known. What is up, my friend? It is good to see you back. I appreciate you coming, showing some love. I don't like that line. And there we go. And let me know if you guys can hear the music. My computer at times just wants to say screw what you're doing. Screw what you're doing. Screw what you're talking about. I don't want to play anything that you have going on in the background any longer. So if the music cuts out or something like that, or if it gets weird, just let me know. Cake said I suck at drawing, but I feel like I'd be better on a graphics tablet. Yeah. I mean, because with an eraser, like if you were drawing on a regular piece of paper and you had an eraser and you went to erase, it always leaves something behind, or it just kind of makes your overall, I mean, even when you get done with it and you plan on doing something really dope with it, like inking it with the ink pen and doing something, you know, it just always gets real funny. And with a drawing tablet, you're able to avoid that altogether and erase lines cleanly, erase them cleanly, and then still be able to get out there and do something dope. All right. It's Queen. What is going on, Queen? It's good to see you. Mrs. Queen of Spades, thank you for coming back. We've just been having a long, drawn-out conversation about a lot of random things. And I'm just gonna, I mean, if you guys know the channel from previous interactions, then you know very well that I can run my mouth. So it's easy for me to just keep talking and keep the conversation going. Especially as long as you guys are active in the chat, it really makes it easy for me. Because I can sit here and run my mouth all day about random shit. But as soon as something pops up with chat, it helps me really feel the air. So, you know, is what it is. But I'm good at that. I'm good at that gibber jawing. You know, I was gonna put a Diplo head, like a head of a Diplo, like hanging out on this side right here. But I felt like this side was already heavy. You know what I mean? I felt like with the trees and this kind of the grass and then like the energy trail of the squid, I kind of feel like there's already a lot going on over here. And then obviously there's no room for anything over here. So I think I'll just leave it. And maybe on this side, I'll like put some color, like a sun or you know, something like some color popping out on the left side. That'll be dope. Yeah, you know what? I just talked myself through it, guys. I know what I'm going to do now. Cake said he can't hear the music at the moment. Nimrod said my hair dryer drowns everything out. Hey, look, Nimrod, I'm getting a new computer. I'm getting a new computer, bro. Don't worry. The helicopter or whatever the hell this damn thing is, the air conditioner, the hair dryer, whatever everybody wants to call it, it takes flight at least every 5 minutes on the live stream, and there's nothing that I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. It's my PC. And check this out. Check this out. I have had this computer, right? Blow your mind really quick. I've had this computer since 2012, guys. And when I got it in 2012, it wasn't a brand new 2012 computer. It was a 2011. It was like 5 months old when I bought it. And so I bought it. And guys, I haven't made any upgrades to this computer. I got 4 gigs. I got 4 gigabytes of RAM in this bitch. It's 2019. People got 16 and 32 gigabytes of RAM in their PCs right now. The kid is live streaming and drawing on Photoshop and Illustrator off 4 gigabytes of RAM. This computer should have fucking caught on fire by now. 4 gigabytes of RAM. Get the hell out of here. And this guy, terabyte. They're like, okay, a terabyte. If you're not doing any like big downloading or anything like that, a terabyte is fine. Like, okay. But 4 gigs of RAM, I have a hard time pulling up Google sometimes. Like, I'll be like, I just want to Google, what transcendentalism means. And then it's just got the little circle. I'll be like, all right, yeah, I guess it's time for a new PC, Eurasian said, I really enjoy drawing, but I prefer the feeling of pen on paper. If you draw only with a pen, you become much more conscious of what you're drawing since you can't erase the lines, plus it looks nice. Now, Eurasian, this is something that I didn't realize until a little bit later, right? Bam, this kid is a monster. So what I didn't recognize until sometime later is that my the tip of this stylus isn't smooth. It's kind of it's hard to kind of explain like the matte kind of feeling of it. But this isn't like a perfectly smooth tip. And if you feel kind of like the front of the tablet, this isn't a perfectly smooth surface. This isn't like glass. You know what I mean? And so what they do is they purposefully kind of mimic the feeling of pen on paper or pencil on paper or something like that in order to give traditional artists more of an easier transition. And so once I got this, because I didn't know that. I honestly thought that I was going to put this damn thing on there and it was just going to be slipping and sliding all around and I wasn't going to be able to really control, my strokes. But once I got it, it feels really good. And so I advise, man, just maybe go to like a Best Buy or I don't know if they got Best Buys in your state or whatever, but like go to your like local computer store or electronic store and try one of these, man. Like just kind of get the stylus and just run it across there and just see what it feels like. It feels, don't get me wrong, it does not feel like pencil and paper. Just the grittiness and the feel of that, I know exactly what you mean. But they're doing pretty good. It's not as bad as you would think it is. You can control your strokes. It has a kind of friction to it that doesn't, that kind of makes you feel like you're making contact with something. You know what I mean? So it's something that I didn't realize until a little bit later. But once you start toying around with it, you of all people, your transition in recognizing that will probably be a good transition. You know what I mean? Cake said I got a voice made for entertaining. Oh man, I have a voice. Like, look, I used to work in a call center. I won't tell you exactly which one, but it's one of the 3 major cellular providers in the United States. I worked for this call center as a business account manager, and I worked there for 7 years, right? 7 years of my life. And so I worked with CFOs and CEOs and project managers and just any number of these corporate individuals, right? And so over time, I developed what I jokingly call my white man voice. And so I have an awesome white man voice, and then I have an awesome like phone voice, and then I have a voice that sounds like look, dude, after working on the phones for 7 years, you get bored. So you get bored, you start coming up with stupid stuff to have fun. And so I've got this voice that I can just activate that just sounds like you're talking to like a college professor or something. And I have fun. I was actually talking to somebody not yesterday, but it was like a few days ago, and they called me on the phone, and all I said was hello, and they were like, hello? And I'm like, no. Yeah, I had to be like, no, yeah, like this is me, like what? And I'm like, oh, okay. But all I said was hello. They were like, this isn't him. I don't know who the fuck this is, but it's not him. I got that dope voice, bro. then Ross said, just clean the dust out. She'll be fine. Nah, man, I think I need more than some dust cleaned out this bitch. I need the dust cleaned out and then a new computer put on top of the dust. That's how. That's what I need, fam. I need the dust cleaned out and then a new PC, and everybody will be happy. There we go. And you remember these trees from No Man's Sky, right, guys? The ones that have those weird little corpuscular knots. I'm sorry. I don't know. I haven't streamed in a while, so all of this stuff, like I'm used to being weird, like by myself. You know what I mean? And I haven't streamed in so long that being weird in front of other people is like, it has to grow on me again. Like I have to get comfortable being weird in front of you guys again. Oh, but don't you worry, it's coming. All of my weird glory. Okay, so I think that part might be done. How are we gonna do this part? I already have an idea. So we're gonna get the ellipse tool and we're going to make a circle right here, right? And no, we're going to ellipse. We're going to no. Stop. Okay, so we're going to make an ellipse. No, that's a square. This is what happens in graphic design. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this is what happens in graphic design. You dick around, you do a whole bunch of crap wrong. When you get done, it looks really awesome. But during the process, I'm fumbling around looking like a plumb fuck idiot, and nobody actually knows when I get done. Nobody knows when I get done how hard of a time I had to do it. He said the computers at my school literally took 45 minutes to log on and want to develop phone talking skills. If you guys go back and look, like if you go back and look at some of my first streams. Ooh, 1 second. Wait a second. All right, sorry about that. Okay. I have this, something is hitting my sneeze wire right now. Something's hitting my sneeze wire. And I don't know what it is. It's making it hard to, I feel like every second I need to sneeze. Thank you, Kate. Appreciate you. Something is touching my sneeze wire, guys. But yeah, anyway, sorry. What I was saying is if you go back and you look at some of the first streams that I did, well, you can't go back and look at the like first 2 or 3 streams because those have been muted completely. Because I decided it would be a good idea to play copyrighted music in my first streams because I didn't know better. I didn't know that YouTube frowned upon that. I just wanted to make videos. So the first couple streams that I have, they're muted because, oh, God damn it. Give me a second. Okay. I think I might be alright now. Sneeze wire cutters. Something is hitting the sneeze wire, man. I don't know what is tickling the sneeze wire. You guys know where the damn sneeze wire is. Don't act like that. It goes from like here all the way down through the nose, and it tickles the throat. Come on, don't act like you don't know what this is, guys. All right. Eurasian said, do you like listening to music while you draw? I do. What I'll do is I'll just turn on music and I put my headphones on. Like I completely zone all the way out. I said, damn sneeze wire, bro. And he said you couldn't quite hear the music. I'll try to turn it up. Jesus Christ. Alexa check, what's up? Welcome to the Sneeze live stream where nothing happens but sneezing and cheesing. No, I'm just playing. What's up, Alexa check? Welcome back, man. It is good to see you. Alexa check is one of my. Oh god. Okay, I'm okay. I'm all right. A damn sneeze wire. Sneezing for 24 hours challenge. Somebody put something in something, because now it's increasing. It's like I'm increasingly being tickled. Welcome to the live stream, guys. I'm not gonna draw a picture. I'm not gonna play No Man's Sky. I'm just gonna sneeze for 2 hours straight, and you guys are gonna subscribe. You guys are gonna sub. You're gonna love this. It's excellent. Oh man. Whew. Wow. Somebody needs to start counting these. All right. I'm gonna start putting tick marks down. All right. It's okay. This is subbed for godly sneeze. It wasn't godly. If you hear my sneeze, it's like a chewy. And it's like, you know, it's not manly. Like, comment, and subscribe for sneezes. Jesus Christ. It's that damn sneeze wire. I don't like this. We're gonna remove this. Like, comment, subscribe for the sneeze. He said sub for the Cupid sneeze. All of my sneezes, it's like I'm a man, guy. I'm a man through and through, guys. But I sneeze like. I sneeze like, you know. I used to make fun of this one girl that I knew, and she I don't like that. And she used to sneeze the funniest way, bro. She used to sneeze and it would sound like the classic sneeze. You know what I mean? She'd be like, shoo. And I used to just laugh. I used to laugh at her so hard, bro. I'd be like, did you just sneeze like so cute? That was hilarious. Don't forget to like the video. Ain't no straight lines getting drawn today. Hold on, let me see. The next time I'm about to sneeze, I'm gonna try to draw a straight line and see how it works out. I do have an air purifier, but it's in my bedroom. My wife and, you know, little Law and my wife sleep in the bedroom, and so as a result, we just like to keep that air, you know, going. Keep that air nice and purified. But out here with me, no, I just die. Slow death out here. Last ace of spades. I don't know if the music is down. Let me turn it down a little bit. Yeah. That seems like a decent level. Last ace of spades. What is up, ace? God, all of my main guys is coming back. Damn, it feels good. Damn, it's good to see you, Ace. I saw Queen up in here a little bit ago, so I had to say what's up to Queen. I know she's probably at work or something. But, damn, I appreciate you coming through, bro. Much, 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 much love. This is a sneezing live stream. Right now, I'm just kind of doing a little bit of artwork and sneezing as well. Why is that on eraser? You see that it says pen, but then when I'm here, it erases. How is that on pen tool, but this is erasing? Now, this is the shit I be talking about, guys. Okay? This is the shit I be talking about. Graphic design in a nutshell. Because right now, it's telling me that I don't want to draw. He said, thank God touch is disabled, otherwise you have boogers all over what you're drawing. Now, trust me, I've got a couple spittles on the screen I've had to wipe off. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not perfect, all right? Just a few spittles. Let's do a redo. Okay, so I think this is where we are. Okay. See that? So this is what, yeah, Nimrod. I was just about to say that. So once I figured out what it was, I turned around and looked at the chat, and I was about to go ahead and start talking down on myself. But what I did is when I drew the ellipse for the planet, I switched this to black and white just so that the inside of it would be black. Blah 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 blah. That's what design is all about. And so what I did is I forgot to put this stroke back on black so that I could see it. It was actually just stroking white. So that's what happened. And let me tell you, all these controls, all this shit, all this stuff that's going on around you, like I'll change something in this top bar, or I'll edit something in the properties, or I'll do something over here, and I won't be able to find it. I'll be like, what did I change, and why can't I change it back? It just gets so annoying, man. But we're good now. Now we're good. So I was about to do straight lines. So this is what I was about to do. I was about to use just this pen tool here, right? And do straight lines like this for where the law logo is, right? But I'm not going to do that because I still want this to feel organic. I want this to feel organic. And so I think I'm going to just stroke these. Like I'll just turn smoothing up higher and just run these strokes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm just talking my way through it anyway. So let's do the grass, right? Actually, let's skip the grass, right? And let's do the planet, just like I was thinking. So we're going to turn smoothing up from 33... maybe about 70. Let's do about a 70 on the smooth. And that just helps me keep these lines really perfect. See what I mean? Back up. Back up. Oh man, let me tell you, that undo button. An undo button is your best goddamn friend. Ooh, that is an ugly looking shit. That's good enough. I like it. You said the thing doesn't want law to draw. Well, it does now. I think we're okay now. I think I'm done with all the weirdness. So, No Man's Sky themed overlay. Damn, is that what we're doing, buddy? Not good. I'm okay with that. Smoothing is a problem with this. I mean, it's cool, but I don't really... No. Whew. Yes. A little bit off the edges over there. Oh my God. It's coming together, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's draw the squid. Pansexual pan. Wait. I'm gonna get this right. You just wait one goddamn second. I'm gonna get this right. Pansexual. Okay, let's just compartmentalize pansexual. Okay, just put this over to the left. All right. So now that we got that, Pancytopian. What's up, Pan? What's up, Pan? All right, that's my guy, Pan. Don't even try to pronounce that. Don't try. I tried it. I embarrassed myself. I'm gonna force myself to do 20 push-ups as a result later. Don't worry about it. Don't try to pronounce that. Noble said, "Are you using a pen?" Yes, this is a pen tablet, and so what I'm doing is curvature. Close that and open this. There we go. So this is I'm drawing on a Huion canvas. It's a Huion Canvas Pro 12, and so yeah, and so. What you mean no signal? You better quit playing. Oh, did I really turn it off? Ain't that a bitch? I went to show y'all what I was looking at and cut the fucking thing off. But yeah, it's pretty sweet, man. It has the pressure sensitivity. It's like 8,000 plus points of pressure sensitivity and so on and so forth. Pretty damn clean, if you ask me. You said your nose sounds like it's been in that Florida snow. Bro, I don't even know what's happening right now. It's perfectly fine weather. I don't have allergies. It said that this computer, bro, is gonna piss me all the way off. It told me that the USB device that I had just recently tried to connect was not something, which is the drawing tablet that I've been using since forever. He said, looking dope so far, Law. Have you tried your hand at 3D sculpting? Yes. I have a program that's called ZBrush. The program is called ZBrush 4R7. And ZBrush allows me to make 3-dimensional models that I can output to a 3D printer. I have yet to do that because I do not own a 3D printer, but it allows me to output to 3D printers. And I've done stuff in it. I've done character models in ZBrush. I've done just some other random stuff, but I haven't played with it enough to really be like good at ZBrush, because that does take some skill, just like with any program, just like a Photoshop or Illustrator or any other drawing program. The more you use it, the better you come at it, the more quality your output, right? So this fucking thing is really gonna infuriate me right now. Is that what you were doing? You said I'm using CGI in September at UNI. So I'll be using Blender and 3ds Max. Blender is really good, but Blender is so weird to me. Yeah, Blender is just so weird. And I've used Blender. Don't get me wrong. I was using Blender to do some intros, and so it was just kind of like 3D text that does some weird like moving around and pulsating and like some lighting effects and stuff like that. But that's like real easy. Blender. Everything else you want to do with Blender, yeah, I do not know. The controls within itself was just way too like crazy for me. So I never quite clung to it. Anytime I would use Blender, I would just use templates. I would use a template for somebody and then just rip it to pieces and just kind of build what I wanted out of the template, you know? I would just kind of like take the ashes and build what I want out of it. But pretty slick though. Wow. Yeah, you give me a sec and I mean, I guess I'll figure this out. This is what's happening anyway. Look at that. This is what I'm looking at right now. It's like no signal. Even though I just sat here literally all day drawing this. It was just like, you know what? I really don't like what you're doing right now. Nice. Anybody trying to open nothing? Wow. That's what's up, Photoshop. Or tablet. Blame it on the rain. Nimrod, my guy, you have a good one, man. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you. Much love. I'm gonna be doing some live No Man's Sky, actually NMS stream gameplay coming up, and it'll be dope. It'll be dope. Hope to see you there. I'm gonna figure out my drawing tablet situation. Otherwise, shit's gonna get real fucking interesting. Haha. Don't know why, but such a finicky piece of... I tell you guys. If it's not one thing, it's two things. If it's not one thing, it's two things. But I got it back, though. Mm-hmm. This is still good. There we go. Ivy, what is going on, man? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by, bro. You're a boss. It's good to see you. I haven't live streamed in a little while. My computer recognizes the fact that I haven't live streamed in a little while, and so he's like, "Hey, buddy, what do you say we just like screw up your stream? How about that? It's been a while." And I'm like, "Yeah, cool. You know, if you want to just shut down here or just kind of, you know, whatever you want to do, really is cool." Doo-doo. That's not what I want. Nice. So this is what I was saying earlier too. I was like, "Hey guys, you know, in the event that the music just wants to shit itself and you can't hear it, just let me know. Except I can hear that it's not doing anything." I was actually just checking out Ivy Mike's channel the other day because I hadn't been very active on YouTube lately. And so what I did is I went around to like, you know, all the guys that I'm like used to hanging out with and playing games with, stopping by their streams and all of that stuff. So like, you know, I would just kind of go around and see what was going on. and yeah, I stopped by Ivy Mike, stopped by Gaming Mike, and you know all the other guys, you know all my GNG fellas. You know, I had to go see what they were doing, and everybody was active except for me. So, so with that being said, I had to step my game up a little bit there. I'm gonna switch my inputs for a second here, right? And then I'm gonna come over here. Okay, and then I'm going to and then the music comes back out of nowhere. My computer is like, I don't really care. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, 4 a.m. law wake up YouTube announcements. Hey, well, one thing is for sure: when No Man's Sky Beyond drops, I'm back at it right here in this weird middle of the night streams. I think, you know what, to be honest, guys, I think that's the only reason why my channel even grew, is because I was just streaming or I was live at times where, you know, the majority of other No Man's Sky YouTubers just weren't. And so it helped me because people overseas, especially in Europe and Africa and like the Middle East, like I see a lot of those people, Philippines, a lot of those people, I always see them in my streams. And I recognize a lot of it was because I was the only one streaming No Man's Sky. So I always got a lot of people that would come, and they were always from overseas. You know, my American brothers and sisters, they generally are not awake at the same time I am. But I work overnight, and so I just don't. I work overnight, so I don't have really too much of an issue with being awake at these weird ass hours. Okay. I said, "How's Mrs. Law?" She's doing great. She's probably in the bedroom right now, not sleep, listening to me talk. She might pop into the stream if she knows that I'm streaming. So what I'm gonna have to do is do this. Display capture to Mrs. Law is doing excellent though. She's in a lot better health. She's you know, feeling a lot better. We are really going nuts on the design business and everything that's going on with that. And so we're just super active, doing a lot of moving around right now and just staying busy, you know what I mean? And why won't my display 2 come up? It doesn't like me. That's pretty much what I'm under the impression. Cake, you know she remembers you, bro. She's got a good memory. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna miss a beat. Okay. Nope. So this screen, it's actually active and live, but I just don't know why it doesn't like me. It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to read my drawing tablet for whatever reason. I might have to stop the stream and restart it. $13 thumbs up. I really appreciate that, guys. You fucking awesome. Appreciate all of the damn love. I am going to restart the stream because my computer hates me. I picked up the tablet to show it to the camera and it was like, don't pick me up. Like, like, who do you think you are? Don't do that. But I'm going to restart the stream really quick. If you guys are still there, if you're still on YouTube, if you're not going to go and take a shit or eat breakfast, I'm going to really stop it and restart it, and I'll be right back. Thank you so much. If you will not be joining me again, I love the shit out of you guys. If you don't come back right now when I restart this stream, I will be live streaming again, I think tonight, late tonight as usual. I think I'm going to boot up another live stream. And then next weekend, it is on and cracking. What's today? Today's the 5th. Oh my God. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 days. Oh my goodness. And I am not off on that Wednesday. I think I might be calling in, guys. I think I'm gonna call in. I've worked at my job for 14 months and I've only missed 2 days. 14 months and I haven't been at work twice. So, yep, it looks like this might be number 3, buddy. This might be number 3. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to shut this shit down, reboot the stream up. See you in a second.